So I got two funny stories. I just want to know when liberals are going to start not buying the things that they like. See, it is very Marxist. I want these things on the market, but I want government to control the people who make these things. For example, Apple. Headline: Apple says $60 billion will remain overseas until U.S. tax law changes. This is from the Hill newspaper. This will go out in the content newsletter. Apple made an aggressive pitch for a corporate tax holiday Monday, stressing it plans to keep more than $60 billion parked offshore until Congress makes it easier for companies to bring home those profits. Now, here's the funny thing. This is what liberals have been lecturing us on for I don't know how long. Overseas profits, overseas profits. We hear it about Mitt Romney and Bain Capital, overseas profits. Okay, well, stop buying Apple. I want to see who the first liberal is that's going to inconvenience themselves and not buy an iPhone or an iPad. Now, I could care less which one you have or don't have. I have an Android. I don't have an iPhone or iPad. As a matter of fact, I don't own anything made by Apple. I don't have a dog in this fight. But so many of it was so funny when you go to these Occupy events, they're all on their iPhones and iPads. Again, you can't even get Debbie Wasserman Schultz to buy an American car. This is the funny thing about the American left. It's control these companies. Do something about this. If you want something done about it, don't buy their products. But the fact is, a liberal will never inconvenience themselves for their own beliefs. Well, Andrew, what about all those people at Occupy? I got news for you. Occupy represents a blip. A blip. Occupy was really, in the grand scheme of things, nothing. I got news for you. It really wasn't a big deal. And how long did even the occupiers really inconvenience themselves? If you actually take out all the homeless people that gravitated towards the rape camps they set up, there really wasn't a lot of people who actually were there committed. And who actually inconvenienced themselves? Basically, it was college kids camping out. Whoop-de-doo. Whoopee-whoopee-whoopee-doo. A couple of college kids with a tent and a laptop. That's not inconveniencing yourself. Well, anyway, it's cold outside. So what? People camp in the cold all the time. You know, we've got places in this country where it's cold a lot, like, Minnesota, North Dakota, Washington State, Maine. It's cold. People live there. I would love to see who the first liberal is going to say, you know what? I'm giving up on Apple until they do what I say is the right thing. How many people said, you know what? I don't think this is the right thing with General Motors. I'm going to go out and buy Ford. A lot of people did. I love the fact that Debbie Wasserman Schultz, have you seen that video on bullying? She says she used to be bullied because of her hair. Now it's her trademark. But Debbie Wasserman Schultz won't even drive an American car. In other words, the liberal wants everybody else to do as they say. You drive these cars. You're the one that should go out this technology until we get them to do what we want. I mean, the president's bitched about ATM machines and quick checks at the airport. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. President. You've really had a hard time traveling these past 4 years. What with your private jet and all? 1-866-95-PATRIOT. So Apple basically says, no, we'll just keep it overseas. And, by the way, we're the wealthiest corporation in America, and our share prices are through the roof. Now, here's a funny one. Business Insider is making the claim that Jeffrey Immelt's going to vote for Romney. Man, is anything working out for this president? I mean, Oprah's in the toilet. His biggest supporter is having to lay people off from her company. And the guy he brought on the inside, I mean, when you think about all of the people that got favors from Obama, nobody. I got news for you. Michelle Obama doesn't get that kind of favor. The president of the United States literally sold GE to the rest of the world for Jeffrey Immelt. Not like they weren't selling stuff around the world and producing most of their stuff in China. But the president put Jeffrey Immelt on board of Air Force One, took him to South Korea, India, I believe Singapore, and I know China. Literally walked him in and said, here's the guy you should be doing business with. Here's the guy you should be writing contracts with. And now Immelt is going to go vote for Romney. Capitalism is boss. You want to know why Immelt's going to vote for Romney? Because loyalty means jack to a guy like that. He buttered up to Obama, used Universal's media arms to get Obama elected. Obama got him all kinds of corporatist considerations, got him all kinds of tax credits, all kinds of write-offs and write-downs. They took him around the world, secured contracts. General Electric is making record profits. Well, why pay taxes on them when you can just support the next guy who won't make you? Oh, well, you Democrats, well, you liberals, you thought that Immelt was there to create jobs? Oh, boy. You thought Obama was suckering Immelt, didn't you? You thought that Obama was bringing Immelt on the inside, making GE a function of government. He was going to start GE, telling GE how it was. He was going to use GE to recover GM, and he was going to get all the credit. And now, Immelt's saying, thanks for the hors d'oeuvres and the drinks, gotta go. Oprah's laying people off, and Apple basically said, screw you. I'm sorry, liberals. I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh right in your face. Right in your, you can if Obama gets reelected, you can laugh at all of us. That's fine. But damn. Hardy, har, 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 har. We have the 99%. We have the 99%. We're going to occupy. 1-866-95-PATRIOT. Let's see. Tim, D.C. You're in the Wilkow Majority. Hello.
Yo, whatever you're smoking, I hope I can get some sometime soon.
I am not smoking anything.
I am looking forward
I am high on life, sir.
After re-election. It's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to after re-election. It's going to be great.
Good. You get that.
And the fact that you're actually attributing a ratings decline in Oprah's show to politics is more evidence that you're definitely on something illegal.
Yeah, the woman who was on top all this time went into a downward spiral after endorsing Obama. It's only gotten worse from there. And, yeah, I got to be on drugs. That's it.
Which president canceled mass? Which one?
All right. You have a nice day, sir. Thanks for the call. I'm on drugs. Let's see.